okay, let's say that you had family issues or something like that, right? Yeah, yeah. And you already got to a point where it's just like, okay, that no longer hurts me, and I'm no longer actively dealing with that thing, but that thing is still what it is.
Yeah.
So it now becomes a weight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it might not be this immediate thing, but it is still a weight. That situation is still what it is. It hasn't changed. I can't do anything to change it. Yes, I've healed, but it's still something that's there, like a nagging thing in a sense. Because again, I can't do anything about it. Wagwan, my name is Charlisa Karen. Welcome to my page. This is a space where one question or one thought can take us on a complete journey. So no small talk, only real talk, man. What we doing, y'all? What's up? Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Y'all ready for the question I got today?
Yeah, what's your question?
All right, so today we're about to get real deep, as usual. The question of the day is, would you rather finally understand the depths of your wounds or never feel the weight of them again?
That's a good question. Yeah.
I'm gonna answer it. I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna start off because this one I'm not gonna lie. This one got me really good. Yeah. Would I rather never feel the weight of them again or understand the depths of my wounds? I would probably have to go with never feel the weight again. Because honestly, man, some of the things that I've experienced and have been dealing with, have dealt with, to not feel the remnants of some of those things would help me out a lot. And I feel like understanding them is not really gonna do what not feeling them would do. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Yeah, so what y'all thinking?
For me, the same thing. Like,
What?
I would rather not feel the weight of them again, because, like, even in understanding, I've realized, like, even the things I've been dealing with, the weight of them has literally hindered me so much from everything. So it's like, and then I've also realized understanding everything isn't always beneficial. It's like, I can understand something, and the more I understand it, the more it actually hurts, the more it's like, the more pain it brings, the more weight it brings, and at the end of the day, it actually doesn't move me forward understanding the depths of certain things. So, yeah.
I'm gonna touch on that. What do you think?
I would say never feel the weight of them again.
Why?
Because it just makes me think about when you're like healing or like you're grieving, like just the multiple steps that you go through. You only really can move forward after you accept something. And it's like never feeling the weight of that. Like when something's weighing you down, it's hard to move through that. It's hard to like get past that. And so right now I'm on the type of time where I'm only trying to move forward. I'm trying to get past this stuff. So I would rather not feel them again, because you could take accountability all day long, but are you gonna change?
Yeah, and something with feeling the weight too. It's like you can genuinely heal from something and still have the semi battle of the weight. Like it doesn't have to be this heavy thing, but
it's still present.
But it's still a weight. You know what I mean? So like exactly, and it's like it's one thing to face what you're feeling and not run from it. And I don't think you were alluding to that, but facing something and feeling it is a completely different beast when it comes to carrying it or still having remnants of it that literally can remind you of things or whatever. And like I said, you can genuinely be healed from this thing, or you can genuinely not feel it anymore, but it's just a different beast. It's just a different beast to me, for real.
Yeah, did you just say you can heal from something completely and still feel the weight?
Yeah, like, or be in the process of it, but I'm trying to think of an example. Okay, let's say that you had family issues or something like that, right? Yeah, yeah. And you already got to a point where it's just like, okay, that no longer hurts me, and I'm no longer actively dealing with that thing, but that thing is still what it is. Yeah. So it now becomes a weight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it might not be this immediate thing, but it is still a weight. That situation is still what it is. It hasn't changed. I can't do anything to change it. Yes, I've healed, but it's still something that's there, like a nagging thing in a sense. Because again, I can't do anything about it.
And like that's just you speaking on if you actually facing it. Just like
Right.
how even if you never face it, you're still carrying the weight of it.
Yes.
And that's just even worse.
Exactly.
'Cause at that point, you're not even aware. Like you're literally not even facing what it is, and then you're weighed down by it.
Yes. Yeah, for sure.
I'm just thinking.
I know, man. I don't know that question
What
for
about
me.
the other side though?
What?
What would you say about instead of never feeling the weight of it again, just understanding the depths of it?
You know, that right there is what a lot of people are running from.
Feeling the depths of
Seeing it, feeling it,
Yeah.
knowing it,
Understand.
wanting to know it, wanting to go close to it, because the reality is, even if you don't understand it, you can still be afraid of what that thing is already making you feel without knowing the depths of it. And a lot of people don't want to do the deep dive into understanding the layers and the levels that it comes with in general. So it's like that other side, I know before I started to deal with my own stuff, the layers and the levels that I did see, it was like, man, I don't have time for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the capacity to dive into that right now or dig into that right now, huh?
So would you say that you today understand the depths of a lot of your wounds?
Yes.
That's what I wanted to speak to. I can see myself picking both sides.
Yeah.
It's not even a one-sided thing because I think it's important to understand the depths of some of your wounds. Like, I don't think everything could be just tossed to let the weight go without really understanding, because I feel like you're still going to be moving out of stuff if you don't know where they're even coming from.
Facts.
You know, so I think I would have to be in the middle or just situationally choose one when it applies. But specifically, I chose the weight one because recently that's been one of the things. I've been holding on to a weight, carrying a weight, and it's been hindering me in every area. And it ain't nothing to understand anymore. It's like my problem wasn't even understanding anymore. I didn't want to understand.
Yeah.
I didn't want to choose a side. So
Yeah.
it's like having understanding wasn't even my issue.
Exactly.
It was just the weight.
Never feeling the weight, yeah.
Yeah, but I've been in situations to where, no, I needed to understand
Exactly.
certain things and the depths of them.
Exactly.
So that I could actually make a change versus just having a weight removed.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Because now you got me, that's exactly. Like in certain seasons or certain spaces, yeah, I would definitely prefer to understand.
Yeah.
And certain times I would definitely prefer to simply not feel the weight.
Exactly. Especially if it's not necessary.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we alluded to at first. It's like, it's a weight. Like,
Yeah.
So you said you
Yeah.
do understand the depths of a lot of your wounds, but do you think that you don't feel the weight of any of those wounds anymore? Like, do you feel like you're still carrying the weight of any?
Yes. Absolutely. It's a journey.
I think we gonna carry
Yeah.
certain things. I mean, that could be even a thorn. Like,
That's
some of the
that's
weights.
exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Exactly. Some of these things are just simply a thorn that
Yeah.
I don't know if the thorn will be taken away from me or I
What's
don't
been the
know.
hardest thing? Like, what's been the hardest thing to understand while you're still carrying it today?
Probably the journey of womanhood.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is good.
I didn't
Yeah.
expect you to go there.
For me, the journey of being a woman,
And what it means.
femininity, yeah,
And
what that looks
is okay
like.
with- yeah.
The journey of that is rough. I no longer feel the deep emotions I felt with that, or feeling like, oh, why didn't I have women that raised me to be a woman, or why did I have to go the long way, or why am I not like other women, or all those things. I don't deal with those thoughts anymore, or those feelings. I face them head on. However, every day I'm becoming, and I'm figuring out what that looks like. Obviously, under submission of Jesus. I don't know though. You know what I'm saying? Every day it's just like submitting that and understanding that he's going to shape and mold that aspect of me. He created me to be a woman. He know what I'm supposed to be like, how I'm supposed to move. You know what I mean? Like what that looks like for me specifically. And I don't believe that looks like other women, which is why I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? And there's just different aspects of me that obviously still are parts of a woman. I'm a woman.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's very layered. So for me, I would say that's weighty.
Yeah.
For sure.
But like, do you think that you don't feel the emotional turmoil from it anymore because you understand the depths of the wound? Like, you mentioned that you don't really deal with those emotions every day anymore, but why do you think that? Because you're still carrying the weight.
I think
And what's the
sometimes when you submit certain things to Jesus, you're able to have the peace in that thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
So the peace in that is what's carrying me in that way, where I'm not like crying or stressing over it or overthinking or whatever the case may be. Now it's just like, okay, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Jesus, I trust that you're going to lead me in this area.
And
I trust that you already knew that this was going to be how it is. I trust that now that I'm submitted to you and have submitted that to you and everything that comes with that to you, that you're going to lead me right into what being a woman looks like for Charlisa. So,
Yeah, I get that.
yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you guys. We'll see you later.